Good morning, world.
Good morning.
So we're doing another music reaction today. It may or may not be the same day that we did the Tom McDonald. I just like to wear the same clothes over and over again. But today, we're going to do Aaron Lewis called Made in China. Can't wait.
All right, you guys, stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. All right, you guys, this is an Aaron Lewis song. We do not get monetized on this. He's nice enough to let us actually do a reaction to it, but we do have to make money some other way. So if you could, we'd love if you would donate to Venmo or Cash App. You don't have to. Some of you get mad that we ask for money, but we want to keep this channel going. And for some reason, Cedric, I don't know why, but it seems like our numbers are being suppressed. And I have no idea. It could be an election year, but I'm not sure.
It always is. Always is. What was the, I can't believe I'm saying this, what was the last Aaron Lewis song that blew up that we did?
Well, we did Am I the Only One? And then we did a couple.
Am I the Only One?
We did
Love
a couple
that song.
after that, but yeah, that was the big one.
Even though I forgot the title.
Am I the Only One? Okay.
He was on what's it, Dan Bongino last week on the Dan Bongino show.
Oh, was he?
Had a lot of great information to share.
And for those of you who don't know, he was the lead singer, or still is the lead singer of Stained, which is a great 90s band that I used to listen to. In fact, that was one of my karaoke go-tos with one of the Stained songs. So
It was.
All right. You ready?
Let's do it. Made in China.
It looks here like it's going to be an acoustic version, kind of like the other one. So I'm looking forward. Let's go. Smoking a ciggy.
He had a little whiskey last time, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So this song is pretty self-explanatory.
It's a basic, man. Love it. There's the whiskey.
There's the whiskey.
Got the round ice cube. For those of you who don't know, it melts slower when it's round.
I ain't made in China from all the cheapest parts, and I ain't one for driving them imported foreign cars. I'm more like American muscle from 1966, 'cause I ain't made in China, I'm American as it gets. And I ain't made by a Uyghur kid for pennies on the dollar. I'm made in the...
Woo! Okay. We've got to pause. It's not right.
Yes.
You guys go watch Aaron's channel so you can see it all the way through. But we're going to pause.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Brian. You say I'm not made by a Uyghur kid?
The Uyghur,
sorry, okay.
They didn't use the N-word with a W.
Okay, all right.
No. So the slave labor of Muslims in China is what he's referring to. Who's that basketball player who retired that used to always bring that up?
Jonathan Isaac? No.
No. He's Muslim himself.
Enos Cantor changed his name to Enos Freedom.
Yeah. He talked about that all the time. But I like how he says, he just drives the muscle cars. You don't have to just drive American. I don't drive an American-made car now. I've had them in the past. I had a Camaro. We're driving a Korean-made car right now. But I get the sentiment of this. He is, with that song, Am I the Only One? He is showing himself to be like ultra American.
Yeah. Well, my mom was telling me, I think it was in the early 70s, maybe mid 70s, they laid off a lot of people at the Ford plant in Detroit or Flint, Michigan, somewhere in Michigan. And they said that if you go out to the employee parking lot, it was all Toyotas.
Yeah.
But here you are working for a manufacturer in Detroit, all this American cars, but the employees themselves, they drove a car that to them was more dependable at that time, which they put out some good products in the 70s and 80s, which made us turn away from the American-built cars.
Yeah, I mean, competition's good because then the American makers stepped their game back up. I think they got lazy for a while and just they knew the money was coming in and they were shipping cars overseas, so other people were driving American cars. They were making a ton load of money. So, but it's good. Competition's good. You get a better product and you go buy that better product. All right, you ready?
True that. Yep.
It's on the dollar. I'm made in the USA. It says so on my collar. I'm tried and true, red, white, and blue. My roots run way too thick. 'Cause I ain't made in China. 'Cause I'm American as it gets. And I'm head over heart doing my part to love the flag that drapes over the caskets of the ones who don't come back. I'm a gun-toting, locked and loaded, God-fearing son of a bitch. Lord knows I ain't made in China. 'Cause I'm American as it gets, red-blooded as they come. I'll die for being free. I'm proud of where I'm from. Foreign made or city raised, I'm proud to say I'm neither. And I ain't selling them any of mine, and I ain't buying theirs either. If you got something to say about that, well, you can suck my dick. 'Cause I ain't made in China. 'Cause I'm American as it gets.
I love this dude.
Head over heart doing my part to love the flag that drapes over the caskets of the ones who don't come back. I'm a gun-toting, locked and loaded, God-fearing son of a bitch. Lord knows I ain't made in China. 'Cause I'm American as it gets. Lord knows I ain't made in China. 'Cause I'm American as it gets.
Yes. I love doing these live acoustic stuff because it's just performed. It's just there.
Yes.
That's why I like this Country Rebel.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh,
I
cool.
should have had my whiskey here, man.
Yes. We
What's
got to
the matter
remember
with
that.
me? What's the matter with me?
That's
I
how
know I'm gonna
Aaron
get
Lewis
some-
gets down.
I'm going to get some blowback saying I don't drive an American car. But, you know, I held this up. I don't know if you saw, Cedric,
Yes.
but the phone. So, you know, maybe Apple is an American company, but again, it's all the parts, most of it's made overseas. So even though I drive a Hyundai, I believe a lot of those are actually made here, but it's a Korean company. So sometimes you don't know by the name. I mean, I just watched the old Ricky Gervais thing where he called out the maker of Apple,
Right.
where he talked about, you know, your phones are made by slave labor out in China, even though you're an American company. So just because it's an American company doesn't mean that it's manufactured here. I bought an American flag, and I wanted to make sure my American flag was actually made here.
Yeah, and you would think, you would just assume it would be.
Yeah, but a lot of them aren't. You'll see it,
Yeah.
and when you go on Amazon and you look at it, it says "Made in China." It's like, great, we have an American flag made in China.
Yeah. It's
You
crazy.
know, you do what you can, but sometimes you can't. I mean, I don't know what camera they were filming Aaron for on this, but my guess is possibly it was either a Japanese company. It could have been Nikon. It could have been Canon. I mean, who knows? I'm filming on a Panasonic, and I don't know. You guys let me know. Is Panasonic, is that an American company? I don't even know. Because for a while, most audio and video came from Japan. That was back in the day. You got your cars from Japan, your stereo system from Japan. You had Yamaha, you had Sony. And it was because they made a great product at a good price. Economic things change. So when you have countries that they pay their employees less because the cost of living's less, then for Americans, it just makes more sense to buy them from over there. But it's tough. Then people get laid off. And then if you don't artificially stimulate your country like we've been doing, then our wages will go down. And the cost of labor would drop, the cost of living would drop, and then people probably could afford to buy more stuff here, and we could sell more stuff to other people. But it has to balance. But we get government involved, and we artificially stimulate things, and then nothing gets fixed. That's my opinion. Just my opinion.
I appreciate what Aaron's saying. It sounds like he's saying, ride or die, and I'm sure Aaron's in a different financial stratosphere than we are, but he's basically saying that, I don't care where it's made. If it's made in America, I'm buying it. I'm supporting American and all that. And I believe that too, because America is my home. My mom, and before my dad had passed away, they would drive from Palm Springs all the way to Los Angeles to get their taxes done by a black lady. Reason for that, my mom has always said, we need to support black businesses. We need to support black businesses. It was just too many times that she was late, and my dad said, she needs to get her black ass here on time. But so like you were saying earlier, I think we would all love to support American manufacturers and American businesses, but I think they can't just rest on their laurels and say, hey, you guys should buy from us. And like I said, they're making their labor for pennies on the dollar over in China. Let's put people back to work here in America. Let's get the manufacturers back. Let's get the autos back. Let's get everything back. American made, American strong, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, economics is tough. So we're just a couple of goofball guys with a YouTube channel, so we can't solve all the things, but we can give our opinion, and that's all we do.
Absolutely.
And we love when you give your opinion back to us. Cedric especially loves it when you say he's the handsome one and I'm the idiot. So go ahead and make those comments.
No one's ever called you an idiot.
Just Brian is wrong.
Never thought it. All right, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Made in China by Aaron Lewis. If you're new to our channel and you didn't see our last reaction by Aaron Lewis, because I the only one, check out that one. We got a lot of hits on that one.
That wasn't the last.
That still resonates.
That wasn't
the last Aaron Lewis.
That wasn't the last Aaron Lewis one we did.
It wasn't?
No, we did Country Boy. We did another one after that too. That was our first Aaron Lewis.
Oh, go check out.
Cedric's getting old, so he forgets.
Am I the only one? That was a good one. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know, from California to Tennessee and all across the world. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. See you later.